that's a little cheatish.
So do you guys feel like because we're talking about cheating and we're talking about high value men, and I feel like that kind of goes together because I don't feel like a man that has all these resources and has all this money, you know what I'm saying? I feel
They
like
say monogamy is for broke people.
because it is. Because that's true. It is. You know what I mean? Like it is kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like if my man is filthy fucking rich, his
Only because
options
cheating is a rich man's sport.
cheating is cheating, and for some reason the poor people still want to be in it. They're still playing. So it's like not poor, financially disturbed people still want to be in it. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's like you can't want this kind of man and not expect that type of, I don't know. Like if I date Drake, I would be a fucking fool to think that my man is not doing something. Now, would that be my choice if I want to be with him? Absolutely. Could I deal with it? Maybe. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But I know what comes with that if I made that choice.
Right. You
so it's
understand.
Like, you can't want this high value man or this male woman and not think to yourself like, oh, well, you know what? He's gonna be with some bitches with some fat asses all fucking weekend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't know. That's why the women that deal with those type of men are a different type of women. And that's why God gave them those type of women to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because those niggas is not for everybody. That's why if you can't get them type of men, it's because maybe God's protecting you from what you cannot deal with.
Handle.
Type shit. Mm-hmm. What you cannot handle. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, and that's okay too, but I don't know. Stop calling me Nunu, please. I have a name, sir. He was here in the last one too. That's why I'm saying that. Anyways, but yes, so I just feel like it's just, I don't know, like you kind of got to figure it out. But we do have one more clip, which is something that I wanted to keep for the last because I just feel like it's very it's very funny clip. I hope I sent it to you. I think I did, of this girl who is just like basically making us look horrible, making us look like we always have, you know what, just roll the clip actually. Can you roll it? It's inside.
For all women, page. When I say this, we don't really want to get married. We'll tell y'all that just to see what y'all gonna do because it puts y'all under pressure. But in reality, every woman has at least 5 men. And we're gonna make you feel like you're the only one every single time. But in our reality, we got James, we got Brandon, we got the old man Billy with a lot of money, and then we got Keyshawn. And then last but not least, we got you. Because as a woman, a black woman, white woman, Latina, we have to weigh out all of our options. That's why when y'all give us the ring and y'all finally get on y'all knees, we cry. We don't cry because we happy. We cry because now we stuck with you. In reality, we don't want to be stuck with one set of balls for our whole life.
Pay attention. Pay close attention, young man.
She's a comedian.
No, I'm talking about the girl.
Yeah, she's a comedian.
Oh, I was about to say but you know, I've heard people talk like, I've heard women talk like that on social media though. And how, you know what I'm saying? Basically saying that all women cheat. And I feel like
no, they don't.
No, I feel like a lot of women do not cheat. Actually,
she's talking about she got James, like, she got this, she got that. Like, I don't got none of that.
I have never cheated.
But hold on. Just because she said it, no, men have rosters too. So don't put it on women as in like we got X, Y, and Z. With the fact that social media has a rise, there's options in front of their faces more than before social media didn't exist. So because of that, they have more options in front of you. Because guess what, Zah? What I can't do for him, you probably can. And Zah, whatever you can't do for Morgan might, whatever Morgan can't, Evelina might. So you know what I'm saying?
You can please me.
But it goes both ways. We all have options.
Both ways. There's options in front of
except we're not just fucking them because men can have sex and have no emotion tied to it. To them, they can have sex with somebody
it's just sex.
And not care. It's just not even think about the girl the next day. I do understand that men are not emotional like we are. I'm not a cheater. I've never cheated, and I don't think I could. I don't have casual sex because why? I'm an emotional being. You know what I'm saying? But
You get
men can
emotionally
have sex.
attached.
Men can have sex and not care. But when a woman cheats, it's 10 times worse because it is emotional. Emotional cheating, even if it's
And
not
it's not
physical, is
expected.
worse.
Not
Because
expected.
women fall in love. A man can go fuck 10 girls and not care about none of them, and a girl can hang out with one guy several times and
Catch feelings or some
right,
emotion. Yeah.
right. So
Yeah,
I mean,
women,
I don't know.
we don't cheat as much as men.
As
That's
much.
number
As much.
that's
But
number one.
also,
That's number one. Number two is when we do cheat, trust me when I tell you, this ain't no little lollygagging, baby. We cooking for the man. Like we're literally putting a placement. And I have cheated before. I have.
Damn. Okay, so that's what I want to know between all of us. Who's cheated here?
I have too, but I've only done it under sexual pretenses because, like you said before, you were happy with somebody who wasn't. You knew it was little. I knew it was little. We knew it was little. But I could go out and go have a good time and come back and be satisfied. There
Okay,
were just some things,
what
but I
about
didn't
you
want to
other
leave
ladies?
him. I just knew that there was a level, and that was a personal thing, right? Like, so I've grown from that. But at the time, I knew that I could go out and do something that it wasn't going to lead me astray from home, but that I needed a certain level of sexual satisfaction in order to keep me happy.
Pounding. You needed to
So
get
you didn't put
pounded.
you just needed to get fucked real quick.
so you didn't really put
And I needed that in
feelings.
order for me to be able to, come back home and smile and get through the shit. And I did it temporarily until I didn't want to deal with it anymore. And it was just the one thing that helped me to be able to get through the bullshit I was going through.
Exactly.
I'm not, look, this wasn't a happy situation where he was doing all right and we were great and everything. It was like, okay, if I had to get through this, the least I could get is some dick that's worth getting.
At least you should offer me some dick.
What about? I want to hear the other ladies. I want to hear your take on that. How, if you've cheated, how did you feel? How did it go? What happened?
No, I never cheated. I'm not a cheater.
If I'm in a relationship,
I never cheated.
I love you. You're so pure.
That's a no. That's a no for me because why would I even get in a relationship and be committed to you if that's not what I'm focused on? Right? If we are at this right, we're not married. We're technically single. If we're single and we're getting to know other people, we're still single until we have, put
a commitment
and said, "Hey, I'm exclusive to you. I'm really into you, and I'm dating. And I'm gonna be only exclusive to you." That's a different conversation that needs to be laid out on the table before you move forward. Because if that hasn't been said or discussed, we're all single. You do you, I do me. You know what I'm saying?
We
and
dating
until we have that conversation, then that's that. But if we are in a relationship, no, I have never cheated when I was in a relationship, and I've never cheated if I was exclusive.